Adolf Hitler. Can the life of an ordinary person change the fate of millions? Imagine a child born in a small town dreaming of becoming a painter. How did such a life end up at the center of one of the darkest periods in world history? In this video, we will examine the life of Adolf Hitler in a chronological and straightforward way. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, which was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. His father was an authoritarian man and a civil servant, while his mother was quieter and more reserved. Hitler did not have a very happy childhood. He moved frequently, and his school life was unstable. He was not considered a very successful student at school, but he loved art, painting, and history. From childhood, he dreamed of becoming a painter. With this dream, he went to Vienna and tried to enter the Academy of Fine Arts. However, he was rejected twice. This was a great disappointment for him. During his time in Vienna, he experienced financial difficulties, and lonely nights gradually led him to develop sharp political ideas. He began to explain the problems and issues in society with one-sided thoughts. When the First World War began in 1914, he volunteered to serve for Germany. He served at the front and saw the war as discipline, order, and a sense of belonging. However, in 1918, Germany lost the war. After the war, the Treaty of Versailles was signed, and Germany experienced economic problems. This situation made Hitler's ideas even more rigid. After the war, unemployment, poverty, and chaos prevailed in Germany. Hitler wanted to step into politics and joined the German Workers' Party. He could easily influence people with his speeches. In a short time, he became the leader of the party and changed its name to the National Socialist German Workers' Party. In 1923, he attempted to seize power by force, but he failed and was imprisoned. While in prison, he wrote the book Mein Kampf. In this book, he explained his own ideas how Germany should be governed and his thoughts to the people. After his imprisonment ended, he realized that the way to come to power was not through force, but through being elected by the people. The great economic collapse that occurred in 1929 greatly affected Germany. Unemployment increased, and the people were hopeless and unhappy. Hitler and his party gained more and more power in this environment. He promised the people strong leadership and order. In 1933, Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany. After coming to power, he quickly took all authority into his own hands. Other parties were shut down, the press was brought under control, and the country began to be ruled by a single person. Hitler declared himself the Führer, meaning leader. Education, youth, and the army were organized according to his ideology. In 1939, with Germany's invasion of Poland, the Second World War began. In the early years of the war, Germany advanced rapidly. However, over time, the war turned against Germany. The fronts expanded, resources were exhausted, and cities were reduced to ruins. In 1945, Berlin was under siege. Hitler spent his final days in an underground bunker. On 30 April 1945, he ended his own life. Shortly afterward, Germany surrendered and the war came to an end. In fact, Hitler's life is an important historical example showing what wrong beliefs can cause for people and our surroundings. This period continues to be studied today as a lesson from which lessons should be learned.